My 43F wife told me, 46M, that she feels much safer going out with her girlfriends than with me. Are her concerns fair? My wife and I have been married for over 20 years and have a daughter away in college. Since we became empty nesters, we have been traveling a bit more and doing things. We live in the suburbs, but it's only a short trip to a big city and a bustling downtown area. I work from home doing remote work on the computer as a programmer, and she works in the city. Some nights, she goes out and tries new restaurants or bars with a small group of girlfriends, and she would then recommend places she's been to for our once-a-week date nights. The issue is that she's been acting strange about us going together to some of the same places she has gone, sometimes multiple times, with her girlfriends. She'd make excuses or try to downplay the experience she had when she raved about it earlier. Sometimes she'd suggest doing date night at a nearby mall, which she has hated in the past. That was our date night location for many years. We'd drive our teen daughter to hang out the mall, and we'd go to the Cheesecake Factory or occasionally a higher-end Italian place that opened up, but it was still a chain. So I confronted her, and she said that she was trying to spare my feelings, and that she feels safer being out with her girlfriends than she does with me. One of the last restaurants in the city we went to date night at has a very large homeless problem nearby, and you can't there without encountering them. We had an encounter with one guy who would not take no for an answer, and I thought I did pretty well because I got him to eventually leave us alone. But apparently a similar thing happened in their girl group, and one of her friends turned around and quite loudly and forcefully told him to stop following them, and he just scampered off and muttered something. Once she was getting it off her chest, she seemed apologetic, but then almost angry because I guess she was bottling it up for a long time. She then told me that she never felt comfortable with me traveling with our daughter last year to her new college to move in and get settled, but since I was able to work remotely, it was easier for me to go, and she held her tongue about how she felt to spare my feelings. She told me that the only way she felt good about it was knowing that our daughter took a woman's self-defense course, and that she knew what to look out for, while I always look like a tourist in new places. I got defensive and told her that I traveled for work to cities around the world that were more dangerous than America, including India. She then immediately said that I was with a group, and now you have to see my point. She asked how I would feel if we went as a couple to India, and I said I'd feel responsible for her safety. She said that is how she feels about me when we go out. When she is with me alone, she feels responsible for me because she loves me, not because she thinks I am a coward and would run away, but simply that this is something she does better at than I do. She said that she wants to relax when she goes out and not be responsible for someone. She doesn't feel that way with her girlfriends at all. She knew this would crush me to hear it, so she tried to avoid it. She said that she is more used to the city, more used to dealing with sketchy-looking men, more aware of her surroundings, and frankly more capable of fighting if it came to that. That last one shocked me, but I've never been in a fight. I've gotten bullied and beaten up in the past, but I was never in a fight. She has. She's fought boys back when she was in school and held her own. She is also very much into working out and fitness, and does sit at a computer for work and have to work long hours. I go to the gym sometimes, and the one thing I have going for me is that I'm tall, but I've never been able to put on much muscle or build strength. I'd love to hear from women in a similar situation as my wife. You might feel that you are more capable than your husband or boyfriend, and how do you handle it, and do you think my wife is overreacting or being fair? It hurt my pride, but I can also see her point too. It makes me want to do better at making her more confident in me, but realistically my work schedule is super crazy right now.